guy slash Mike is here. And we're going to get started with the third episode of Trials and Tribulations, Recipe for Turnabout. Sounds very food related. That's enough! This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. It wasn't me! I swear it wasn't me! The evidence and testimony we have seen and heard are conclusive. The victim was alone at his table when he drank from that poisoned cup of coffee. No! You're wrong! I know what I saw! I saw... I saw someone else there! A man! He's the real killer! Oh, shit. Poison powder. Why won't anyone believe me? Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps this case up, wouldn't you? Mr. Wright? This court finds the defendant guilty. Wait, what the hell? The court is adjourned. Should we start by losing a case? That's not good. 10:03 a.m. January 6th.
The start of a new year always makes you feel like I can take on the whole world.
I bet it does, Maya.
So, I decided our resolution should be, Smiley, take on the world. What do you think?
Sure, whatever, Maya. But I think maybe you've had more than enough mistletoe cake.
Never. You gotta eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV and playing the board game.
Hey, pal. Hey, Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe.
Happy New Year, Detective.
Likewise. Listen up, Wright. I want...
Here's another fruitful year of loyal police cooperation.
Yeah, me too. Alright, pal. You got to explain to
How you got a holiday present for me, Detective?
Oh, what? Well, Here, have this. It's really not much, but...
Yay, thanks.
Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat.
Hey, what about Pearlie? You haven't forgotten her present, have you?
No. I mean, yes. I mean, no. Are you doing this on purpose?
Guess I'm busted. How'd you like my first practical joke of the year?
Very funny, pal. Now let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this. What is this? A magazine?
Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced.
Trounced? Let me see that. The defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this? It's a report, pal, about you.
Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case.
Well, don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. But I don't remember anything about it. When was the issue from anyway? December of last year, which I guess makes it last month.
Which makes it old news, you mean?
But it wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December.
So what do you think this is all about, Nick?
If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility.
No way. You don't mean...
A
phony Nick?
This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke, because he's starting off the year with one, too. An article from December 5th says I was trounced my client found guilty. So, what are you going to do about it, pal? What do you mean, what am I going to do about it?
Well, it's your fault that the judge found a defendant guilty in this case.
My fault? How do you figure that?
Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of.
Yeah, see what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourselves? But I didn't do anything wrong. At least not that I can remember. You better make this right, pal. Now! And that means taking the case back to court. Got it?
Sounds like we got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto.
I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in a case. It's It's not going to be easy to get it overturned.
I guess our New Year's resolution's going to have to wait till next year.
So you're taking the case, right? Good. I'm going to head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something, okay, pal? Alright, Gumshoe. I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. If a client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation, I guess I am kind of responsible. Why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of a guy would do that? Hold on, let me go plug my phone in. On. I kill a man. Wait, there's Tom. Alright, now you let me know, phone. Tom. Alright. Alright, so, let's see. We target me to get me head over. And detention center.
This is so nerve-wracking, waiting to meet our new client. I wonder what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty.
Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk could ruin me.
Ah! How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying.
Aren't you?
Yes, I am. I am totally and utterly let down. Are you? Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie, remember? Maggie Bird.
Maggie Bird. Huh. I remember. She's a policewoman I defended at one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop, too. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you a quiz?
Oh, sure. Very funny. After the fifth-rate defense job, you come in here and start making jokes? You better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick.
Oh, I see. So that's where we stand right now.
I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
I vaguely remember her saying the exact same thing last time.
But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least now the real Mr. Wright is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir. So, how come you dressed up like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in that police uniform. Huh, I was fired after that incident last year. I'm sorry. It's okay. I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So, what do you do now? In the second act of The Life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming, small, and shapely figure came through for me. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir.
And then you got into this mess straight away, right?
Yeah, you could put it that way. This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month, and it happened at Très Bien. Très Bien? Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included. There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee, and then...
Uh-oh.
One of the men slipped some poison in the victim's cup. The victim took just one sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie.
Wow, my voice is off today. I don't need coffee, I need water.
What? You kept calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy who was killed? Not at all. I never even seen the guy before. Oh.
So she wouldn't have been a motive to kill him then, I guess.
And the other man, the killer, you saw him, right?
Oh,
Of course. A good waitress must be attentive to her clientele.
so you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway. How come?
You tell me, Mr. Wright.
Guess the answer to my question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy.
So So, if you saw the murderer, why are you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? The other man. The one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time. But how is that possible? I don't know. But nobody, not one person would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope of a fair trial, failed me. What a pathetic defense. My granny could have done a better job.
Look, that wasn't me, okay?
And then... I found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. What? A small bottle of poison. What? Poison? It was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious.
And no one else saw the other guy?
No, sir. That's what everyone said. But I don't see how they could have missed him. I was the one who took the coffee to the two men.
Oh? And what was your impression of them?
Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. In music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece and an emo musician's look about him. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. An earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get a look at the CD at all? It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something.
MC Hammer?
They must be preparing for their debut, I guess.
So it was a band CD. Maybe a promo disc?
Maybe it was MC Screwdriver.
Get serious, Maya. Would you buy a CD of a group named that?
What's the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No. MC
Hammer?
And what about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man. Well built like the victim, really.
Oh yeah, I need to ask you about this.
Hey! This article is about my case!
Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me?
Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits.
Me?
Yes, you, Mr. Wright. Hey, Maggie. Was my evil double I am here too? No, I don't remember a phony you, Maya. Oh, it would have been so cool. Then you get really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared of this crime, you said.
I don't talk like that. Okay, I get the picture, but you met me in person before, so how come you didn't realize that guy wasn't the real me?
I guess looking back now, it was a little strange.
Only a little?
Well, okay, so you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady, and your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent, and
so the guy was nothing like me then.
But he had your spiky hair and blue suit.
Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me?
How about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Everyone had those big question marks on their faces, but it seemed that no one wanted to say anything, sir. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial?
Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney, so we should be able to get a retrial.
Mr. Wright, do you think we'll win next time, sir? My life has been a full-course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of food, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused for murder. But I will survive, because Maggie Bird always lives to fight another day, and one day I'll find it. Just you wait and see, sir. I'll find out one single moment of good luck. Zine, is really gonna pay for this.
What are you staring at me like that for? Maya's right. Zeno, whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out.
We'll find him. Don't you worry. We've got Zeno for you. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Trey Bien is then.
Trey... Ah, right, the restaurant where the murder took place.
Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure. All right, Nick. Let's go check out the restaurant and its food.
Food? Food? Food. Très bien. Ugh. So pink. Too pink. There we go. Let's do this.
Wow, look at this place.
Look? More like smell. What is with that suffocating scent of flowers in here? Then again, girls like that kind of thing, right?
Actually, I'm not all that into it.
Sounds like a Game Boy Advance soundtrack.
No one's come to see us. Maybe there's no one here.
Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant and it's open for business. Hello? Anyone there? I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here.
Perfect. Let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want.
Yeah, I suppose we can. Hello? What's this?
It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French.
Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometimes, huh, Maya?
Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then.
Huh? There's something stuffed in behind the rack.
Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, and look at this. Someone scribbled a little tune on one of the pages.
MC Bomber.
MC Bomber and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros.
Ah ha ha! Oh, is that a little Oh, funny, that's a little Master Mask caricature. $100,000, maybe? I wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. This paper. It's from December 3rd. This paper from the day of the poisoning. What?! And someone for some reason just decided to draw Master Mask. A paper from the day of the murder. This has got to be a clue. I should see if I can find out more about this paper. Can I? Well then... Yeah, let's ask Maggie about it.
Oh, a sports paper. Let's see. Did Goodson Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title?
Sorry, Maggie. That paper is actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder.
And Goodson got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh, no.
I found this paper in the magazine rack at Très Bien.
Really? That's strange. Très Bien doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not very fond of them. Then maybe one of the customers left it behind.
Anyway, what I want you to take a look at is the scribble here.
Ah! That's it, sir! MC Bomber! That's what the name was written on the CD.
Just as I thought.
I guess it wasn't MC Screwdriver after all, huh? So that $100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal, right? If someone gave me $100,000, I'd sing for sure. The Master of Karain or the Spirit Song or even Maya's theme.
Okay, Maya. So if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim.
You're right.
So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh?
I think we better step up the investigation, don't you, Nick?
Yep. Back to Très Bien. Oh, cutscene time. Oh la la, bonjour. Welcome to La Très Bien.
Oh, hello.
What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. Just touch her, she just tips back and forth like a Danganronpa sprite. So you're Mr. Armstrong. Bienvenue. Welcome to my petite restaurant.
Huh? B Avenue?
Oh no, my petite Juliet.
Huh? Me?
Look at this face, like a kitten rejected by its own mother. You are fatigued, no? Alors, you need this. An aromatic bath for your melange of La Neroelle and La Rose. My personal recommendation.
You think I what? Oui, just add a couple of drops of this mixture to the bath water and voila! It will soothe your body and your mind. It's simply fantastic. Really? And for le monsieur.
Who, me?
Look at that face, like la puppy rejected by life itself. You are fatigued, no? For you, monsieur, I recommend this, oil of bergamot. And maybe a hint oui. I will add le peppermint and la clarice sage for a fragrance exceptionnel. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur. My beauty? Alors, if you will be seated, I will bring you the special menu of the day.
Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers.
Oh, no.
Runs out.
My bien, sir. I know this already, monsieur. You are La Finitre, no?
Yes. You know me?
My, oui. I never forget a man who flirts with me, especially in court. I guess his cross-examination bar was 3 years old.
Looks like everyone to do with this case knows who I am already.
And what sort of impression Zeno's been leaving on people, don't you? Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am Jean Armstrong. Enchanté.
Alright, so, whoops. Do you realize there's still coffee on one of your tables, right?
Oh, no.
Alright.
So, what does très bien mean? I know très. That means 3, right?
No.
Très bien is français. In English, you would say, very good. Oh, very good.
Oui, exactement.
L'atmosphère is très bien, and la cuisine is très bien.
The food's so good, why aren't there any customers in here? My cuisine is not for all. Some people, they do not appreciate la haute cuisine. I thought everyone liked hot cuisine. Since I've lost Maggie, I do not have enough hands. So you're running this place on your own now?
Oui, for le moment. No one has answered my advertisement. Oh, poor moi.
Please don't eyeball me while you say that.
I am le chef. I am le manager. I am also a trained aromatherapist. A roaming what? A practitioner to aromatherapy, l'art of soothing the soul with the delicate floral aromas.
Delicate? The smell coming from that bottle earlier was anything but. So what happened? Could you tell me what you know about the incident?
Again, it makes me sad to remember it because I remember it so well. More than a month has passed since it happened.
Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing.
So, it was the 3rd of last month, just after one afternoon, I cannot speak today! Just after 1 in the afternoon. Why am I German? A man who was in here for a coffee suddenly became ill.
Because of the poison in his coffee?
That is not true as I know it. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see who it was, he was already slumped in his chair. He was dead? Mon Dieu, oui, he was dead. Maggie had passed out also.
And this man who died, was he alone?
Oui, monsieur. All alone. I know that Maggie said there was someone else, but... I see. La police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table, they asked. But I am not the only one. The old man said the same thing.
Old man? What old man? So who is the old man that you mentioned?
At the time of the murder, there was another customer in here. What? Someone outside? My oui. As usual, he came alone that day. At the time of the murder, he was here. He saw it too. But he said the same thing, that there was no one else at the victim's table. But Maggie swears there was 2 people. My mademoiselle, la lawyer, he could not prove this, no?
About the lawyer. That was me, I suppose.
My bien sûr.
Wow, he's the first person who said that it wasn't me.
Don't kill yourself, Nick. Now who's the one making stuff up?
So, one man represent Maggie Bird. Alright, so since they know me somehow, homicide detective in charge of initial investigation.
Maggie was a policewoman once, n'est-ce pas?
Yes, but she had to quit for reasons beyond her control.
Oui. She was suspected in the murder investigation, no? Oh, you know about that? That is what I always give to her le perfume for la happiness.
Happiness perfume?
Oui, blended from bergamot, like I have given to you before.
But she's been arrested again, and found guilty this time.
This is true. Her natural aroma of unhappiness must have been very strong.
Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work. I am not surprised she was a prime suspect, after something like that took place before my very eyes.
Something like what?
What's this guy talking about?
Does this mean Maggie did have a motive?
We gotta ask the guy for more info. Stat. When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen?
Oui.
I suppose you could say so. So what happened?
No, it was nothing. Look, Maggie said she didn't even know the guy, but she's still being indicted for murder. The prosecution must come up with some kind of motive.
Oui, it is true. If there was anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant.
So please, tell us anything you know.
Uh-oh. 3 of them. Psyche locks? That's not good.
No way! What are we gonna do, Nick?
We just have to remove... What the?
What's wrong?
The Magatama! Oh, shit! Someone took it.
Huh?
I had it in my pocket, but it vanished into thin air.
What?
But I could see the psyche locks. Maybe that means the Magatama's nearby? Mr. Armstrong, can I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting, was anyone else sitting there? That is a question you will have to answer him. That is a question you have to ask him yourselves.
Huh? Him?
The old man spends all of his time in the The old man spends all of his time down the park. The park? Oh, a park? What park's that?
Behind the restaurant. It is called Vitamin Square. Thank you.
Je l'avais compris, my dear.
Let's go check out this Vitamin Square right now, Nick.
Well, we have no choice, but let's do this. Vitamin Square. Oh! Cubano's not impressed.
So this is Vitamin Square.
I'm not impressed by that. Yeah. I see where they get their name from now. The fruits scream vitamins at you.
Hey, Nick? There's a guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about?
That grouchy-looking grandpa?
He's throwing seeds out for the pigeons.
Maya, he's not throwing seeds for them. He's throwing seeds at them. My grumpiness threat level has just been raised to red. So, sir, tell me what you saw. Excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you? Yes! I just want to ask you a couple questions. What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? Huh, so you don't like my seeds, eh, pigeons? It's really chucking those seeds at them. That's gonna hurt. Go on, eat this! Excuse me, sir, can I ask you about Maggie Bird? I don't know any Maggie Bird.
Yes, you do. Maggie, the waitress at Tribune.
God, it's a disgrace, I tell you. An utter disgrace.
Disgrace?
An innocent young girl revealing herself like that. Revealing? You mean her uniform? The youths are today. They don't have any shame. No shame, I tell you. Not 1 ounce. Whatever happened to the old Bushido values of Japan, like honor and modesty?
What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing.
You? Your problem is you lack any sense of grace.
Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts.
Do you go to Tribune a lot? Huh. That miserable excuse for a restaurant. That garbage they serve in there is not food. Where's the sushi, the tempura, the rice? Tribune is a French restaurant, sir. Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not those snooty snacks. And what about those shameless girls? You mean the waitresses? You can see all the way up to Yes, the waitresses! They're practically naked! It's a disgrace, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Listen, it's not my restaurant. Gah! It's a miserable excuse for a restaurant that place. Miserable! He certainly knows the place. He must be a regular. If he hates it so much, why does he keep going?
Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just, if you dislike it so much, why'd you keep going there?
Sir? Here you are, you filthy pigeons! You want food? Ah, take that!
He must be hiding something, right?
If he is, I should be able to see his psyche log too. Oh wait, I don't exactly have the Mogatama right now, huh?
Remember, Nick, the Mogatama is only on loan. You'd better find it or else.
If Pearls ever gets wind of this, I'm going to be in a world of pain. Right. Talk, old man. Wait. Job listings.
Oh, there's a magazine here.
It's a magazine full of job listings. You disgusting rogue, picking up something someone else threw away? Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job? That's none of your business. Sorry, I guess I'll just take the magazine with me then. I don't want anyone else having it. Give it back. Too bad. Now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up. Drawn away by the old man. Hey, that's mine. I guess the old man is looking for a job. Oh. Mr. Armstrong.
Mademoiselle. Yes? Are you looking for a job? What? No. I was just... Let me see. Your style is un peu different, but you have a good face. Felicitations! You've passed. I will hire you. Bien, come with me. I will teach you everything I know.
I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both? Alright. So where do I go? Back to the... No, not the detention center. Yes, detention center. Hey, Ken. It's a day of Maggie in questioning. Guess I asked her pretty much everything. I'll come back if there's anything else I need to ask her later. Right, off to Criminal Affairs. Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Well, pal, have you found any evidence yet? The one that's gonna find her innocent? No, not yet. We've only just started our investigation, Gumshoe. Well, whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting on all my other cases for now, pal. Gumshoe's really fired up about this. But also, I will say, I did feel pretty ripped off knowing that I went through that story and all I got was a measly 5,000 VC. Not even enough to buy 2 characters. Oh yeah, one more thing. The trial has been approved. Court sitting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And Godo's gonna be the prosecutor. Oh, him. Now listen up, pal. If Maggie's found guilty again, yes, I'll make sure you get locked up good for it. Got it? Wow. So if I fail, I'm locked up too. Wow. So the guilty party was Maggie Bird, huh? Yeah. Back when she was on the police force, you were her mentor when she was a rookie, right? Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know. Hey, what's the funny look, pal? I do still have the Naruto game. However, I've already beaten the original trilogy on my end, so what we're going to do is that I'm going to wait for Wolf to beat the trilogy on his end, and we do plan to start with Naruto today. And then once he does, we're both jumping over to Naruto Ultimate Ninja 4 for the PS2. It was just her. It wasn't anything like, look, I just saw, look, sure, I was her boss and she was doing her training, but that was it. Nothing happened. Gumshoe sure is sweating up a storm over nothing. So that's it. Our big old Gumshoe is a little old crush on Maggie. I don't like her or anything. Note to self, gossip with Maya about this later. Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? You've got to keep it a secret, got it? Sure. And would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time? Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You had to be blind not to see what's on your mind. So I was wondering, could you fill me in on a victim? Glenn Elk. He was a computer programmer. I see. Oh no. Maybe before the events of the first game, he probably got into a big fight. A programmer. He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder, pal. Yeah. Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Did the victim go by the restaurant often? Not according to the chef, so it was his first time he'd seen the guy. A programmer. And a first-time customer at that. What possible reason could Maggie have had to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought. But a motive was still somehow established in the trial. You're kidding. What was her supposed motive? Sorry, pal. I'm real busy. I haven't even got enough time to sift through these papers. Look into yourself, okay? What could his motive have been? This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it by myself. Oh, that's right. The judge already ruled on the case and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony. Yeah, doesn't sound very good for us, huh? Look, pal, I've got a mountain of papers on this case to look over before tomorrow, so I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no liar. She's... Okay, so she's a bit out there and a little bit off base sometimes. She was a good cop. It's not exactly complimentary, you know. So, what do you think really happened? And just how contradictory is her testimony? The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim. Right. But get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone, even the chef. And there's that CD. Oh yeah, she did mention something about a CD.
And there's a sample CD on the table, sir.
Our guys have turned that place upside down. There was no CD. What? Not on the table, not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal. But didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece, too? Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in the front pocket of his hoodie. A radio? He didn't have a CD player? You got it. Your phony never explained that contradiction at all. Come to think of it, the owner of Trebien didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. But let me ask you about the chef. The chef at Trebien, huh? You know what the chef said to me? Ooh la la, your body is full of blood toxins. And then he gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. The label says juniper. I'm under orders to put a few drops in my bath every day. Under orders? Yeah, you know, there's something about that lady. I mean, guy. Huh? You can't stop thinking about him. Not like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. I mean, I can't stop thinking that he's involved with this case somehow. Sounds like he knows a little something more about our charming chef. So what exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef at Trebien? It's, kinda hard to say. The guy's probably not even connected with the case anyway. Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me the dirt on anything? Well, this sort of stuff is kinda unimportant gossipy stuff, you know, pal? Look, how about this? You go to Trebien and investigate the place yourself. And if you find out anything suspicious about the guy, you report back to me, okay? Don't suppose I get a choice in this, huh? Means I better find out more about the chef in Trebien and report back to Gumshoe. First things first. Oh, that's right, the sport paper. What's that? The sport paper? Yeah, I found it in the magazine rack at Trebien. It's dated the same day as the murder. You may be onto something here. Ha ha ha! And take a look at this. See the writing here? MC Balmer. Hey! What is it? I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Balmer! Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once. It's no good. I can't remember. And he goes back to being the Gumshoe we all know and love. Hey pal, I'm gonna borrow this paper from you, okay? I want to get a handwriting analysis done on the scribble. Handwriting, huh? It'd be good to know more about that in any case. Thanks, pal. I bet this will turn out to be an interesting clue. Trebien. scent of flowers sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. Oh, hello. Who was that just now? A customer? She had sort of a dark aura around her.
Welcome, B Avenue.
Wow, what a cute voice. It's Maya!
Oh, it's just you, Nick.
Maya?
Well, how do I look?
Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium.
Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer.
Then who was that woman I just saw?
Since you're here, you might as well have something to eat.
I am kind of hungry, actually. So, how do you like your new job, Maya?
I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work the cash register. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that.
Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come.
Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. Check out my give me a tip smile.
Something special.
Hey Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing a tasty lunch at the moment, or so he says.
How much is it?
It's a twin tea set, so it's $20 of course.
A twin tea set? I believe we're taking a pass on that. It's kind of expensive.
What? But you can't! Come on, Nick! It's not every day I get to be a waitress. I want to try carrying plates and working a cash register.
How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy.
Yeah, right? Maybe later.
But for lunch.
Oh, a fine choice, sir.
No,
Kitchen, a lunch special, please. With all the extras, drinks, side salad, dessert, and gift.
I don't need any of that.
Some lemon, please, sir.
Maya's really getting into this. So how much is this set lunch anyway? $20, huh? But with the drinks, side and salad, and dessert, it's $45? Hey, wait a sec, Maya!
Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here it is, our deluxe fortified lunch set.
That actually looks pretty good. I want that thing. Whoa!
Dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. Bon appetit!
Thanks.
Come on, Nick. Hurry up and try it already.
Lobster, huh? Alright, down the hatch it goes. Num 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 num. Well, are you hungry, Maya?
I'm starving.
Here, it's yours.
Really?
Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you better polish off that plate.
I just remembered, I've got to clean the toilets.
Hey! You can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. Costs $20 despite how unbelievably bad it tastes. Wow, no wonder no one comes here. How's that guy manage to make good food taste so bad?
Hey, Nick, you want to take a peek in the kitchen?
Kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. What was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all the chef's greatest secrets.
In the kitchen? That sounds tasty.
Hey, wait up, Maya!
Fraser, I'm very busy right now.
When are you going to show me around?
There goes my plan to find some cool clue and show it off in your face.
I better conduct a search in the kitchen myself. Well then, in the kitchen we go! Huh. Doesn't look any different from a normal kitchen.
And here it is, Ferris Tribune Kitchen. It's my first time in here too, actually.
This is a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure.
Because our artists will be back soon, so we better search quickly. Chop chop! Now this is one large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty.
There's a book on the dresser. Clary Armstrong's Bedtime Literature.
Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it?
Looks like a collection of poems he's written.
Poems? Cool, read one out. And say it in your best French accent, with intensity, okay?
Okay, here's one. It's called Printemps. The two of them, like actors from a film, the coffee still undrunk. Sweet nothing is over too soon on that sad Sunday morning. The foolish cocktail looks so delicious. Take the last sip of your tea and I know what I would do. I must lie to you. I must.
Huh? That's it?
Yep, that's a poem for you. That's a Magatama.
Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey Nick, this container has oyster sauce? What's that?
Isn't that using Chinese food?
Ah, look! Right there on the counter! Amagatama! What's it doing here?
What indeed? Yoink. What's this? Looks like a treasure chest or something.
Wow! Look at all these little bottles!
Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many they're overflowing onto the floor.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 98, 99, 100. They're all the same, too. Hey, wait a minute.
What is it?
There's one bottle that's different from all the others.
Oh shit, that must be our poison bottle. Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label either.
And it doesn't smell.
So what's that liquid inside then, I wonder?
And that we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he?
Let's get out of here before he gets back. The old guy's not here anymore. Drat. I still have some unanswered questions for him. But what's that scooter doing here? A scooter, huh? Who'd leave it right in the middle of a park like this? The wheel guard and the light are busted. Guess it must have been in an accident. It's totally wrecked. Hey! What do you think you was doing with my bike? Why do you have a pink bike, sir? No, I was just... You've been missing my new ride? Is that what you've been doing? New ride? Is that kind of... You's gonna pay for this. It wasn't me. I was just passing by. Hey, then who's the one in my... Then who's the one that's covered my saddle in crap, huh? You's gonna pay, you catch my drift? No, wait a sec. I'm not a pigeon, a wise guy, eh? I end up being so hard it's gonna make you smooch in the express train. Uh-oh. You better watch your back. This ain't over. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers and then you's gonna pay. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. What'd you say? I'm Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney at Law. Phoenix Wright. You saying you Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am. So you a wise guy too, huh? 'Cause I'm Phoenix Wright. The one and only. What? Out of my way. I gotta cruise. He's gone. Surely that guy wasn't my phony, was he? He wasn't anything like me. Guess I better make a note of the scooter. Written by my phony. Yeah, pathetic. Oh, it's you. A few threats from a little brat like that, and you look like a pigeon that's got seeds in its eyes. Have you been here the whole time, then? I was in that strawberry. I had some thinking to do. More like you had some cowering to do. I talked to the old man. Old man, I'm no part. Are you a regular at the restaurant, sir? It's just that you dislike it so much. Why do you keep going there? Sir? Hey, you all filthy pigeons! You want food? Take that! I said that last time, so I know you're hiding something. I knew it. The old guy's got something to hide. What could it be? Alright, so... No, Maya, I'm not hungry right now. Hey, you're just in time. What is it, Detective Gumshoe? The lab got back to me about the newspaper you gave me. You must mean the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So, what'd they say? Did the analysis turn up anything? Said the doodle was written by the victim, Glenn Elk. No doubt about it. I expected as much. The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts in the moment. MC Bomber. I get the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh well, I guess it'll come back to me. Don't forget to report back to me whatever you find in a restaurant, okay, pal? I'm gonna start taking orders from Gumshoe. Oh, I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. Whoops. You got one of those aroma bottles too, huh? Only this one doesn't smell, huh? I don't get you. This was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. It doesn't even look the same. Wouldn't you agree? A cologne bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal. Mind let me borrow that bottle for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis. The victim was poisoned, so the contents of his bottle are pretty important. I had a hunch there was something funny about that chef. You suspect John Armstrong? I've got that guy's number. I know what his secret is. It knows me the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before. I guess I better fill you in on the details about this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean. So what's Mr. Armstrong's secret? You ever had lunch at Trebian, pal? Yeah. So how was it? To put it nicely, it was inedible. Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean and he's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so... Yeah? Guess it's probably the food. The real scoop on the guy is that he's up to his ears in debt. Really? How much does he owe? This is a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red. $500,000? Are we talking dollars? Yeah. Hey, if it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble. Sorry. That figure just took me by surprise. Yeah, this case is full of surprises. I'll be willing to bet that chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch. Yoder's tender lender. Right? Back to Vitamin Square. No, Maggie. I mean, Maya, I don't want any food. Excuse me, sir. Can I just ask you about this? Sir? Here you go, boy! How does some pigeon feet sound to you? That wasn't exactly what I was hoping to get out. Oh. I forgot. Magatama power! Activate! Let's delve into your mind. It's time you told me the truth. Why are you a regular at a restaurant that you dislike so much? Isn't it obvious? People only have one reason to go to restaurants. To eat. To eat? Is that the whole truth? What do you mean? I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food at all. You're an insolent brat! How dare you accuse me? What proof have you got? I can tell you you're not, nor anyone else in the world would go to that place for its food. Because eat this! The proof is in the pudding. Or in this case, the lunch menu. That's the twin teeth set. The food at Trebian is terrible and expensive. You're wrong. It's cheap. Huh? I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm stinking rich. I haven't done a lot of work since I was born, other than feeding the pigeons. What a load of crock. The taste's another story, but the price? It's nothing to me. So you're saying that you go there because you've got money to burn? Exactly. I have so much cash I go for a swim in my money vault every day. Unfortunately, that's a lie. What? You don't have money to burn. You're flat broke. The job listings. This is yours, right? My magazine! Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job? It was... so what? So I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. I need spending money. Oh? I don't go to that restaurant for food. I just go for the Javachino. Yeah. I think you mean a cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there? $8. Those had better been some golden beans. What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater, do you? Is that it? No, I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if the coffee there is really that great. No, it's not. But anyway, yes, that place has free newspapers to read every day. Newspapers? Exactly. They don't want me hanging around at home, so I don't go there. I'm sorry, sir, but there are no free papers to read at Trebian because... Take a look at this. What is it? It's a newspaper I found behind our magazine rack at Trebian. So, what of it? This was the only paper there, and it's dated more than a month ago. What? Do you see where I'm getting at here? The restaurant doesn't get newspapers. This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind. Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth? I'm not hiding anything! I'm going to have to put this guy out of his misery. Listen, the real reason why you go so much to Très Bien is... Maggie. What are you asking me about that girl for? She was the waitress at Très Bien. Huh? Therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress. Ah! But I don't recognize that face! And you're probably telling the truth here. Because you weren't looking at the girl's face, but at her outfit. Huh. That's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. The uniform is all you can think about, isn't it, you dirty old man? I can't take it. To you, that waitress was your... Enough! Please! No more! Stop saying that word! Stop saying waitress! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Sir? Yes, it's true. I was there for the young girl. Fine, so I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful devil. No, I didn't mean it like that. I even get one of those lousy cups of cappuccino every time for $8, all because of the serving girl. Punish me! Lock me up! Really, that's not what I'm here for. You'll be the same. Another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like. You'll know how painful it is to be an old man like me. No, really. Listen, sir. Stop calling me that. I have a name, you know, boy, so show some respect, huh? I'm Victor Kudo. Sorry, Mr. Kudo. You young ones think you have it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything more. This guy was in the restaurant at the time of that incident, which means I have to hear his testimony one way or another. Huh. I don't believe this. I even broke his psyche locks and everything. Guess I'll have to try to get him where he's in a better mood.
Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons?
Yeah, he fed me as well. I got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes.
Oh, ouch!
Hey, Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while?
Huh? Me? Why?
There's something I really want to ask that old man.
Sure, okay. Let's get changed.
No, hang on. Can you go like that?
I guess?
Sir? Huh, you again. Well, I see.
Nick, his eyes are burning into me.
It's okay. I think it's going pretty well. Huh? You're still just a little child. Run along and play on the slide, alright?
Play on the slide?
Ugh, we're so close. A little more and you would have spilled. Pigeon. How do we crack this guy? Excuse me, please, be quiet! Can you see I'm feeding the pigs? Turn to Mia. Mia? Oh.
If you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you.
Yes. Of course, certainly. I'm Victor. Victor Kudo, even from beyond the grave. Wow.
About the incident.
You mean the man who died after drinking a Javachino? It's like he's a different person. It was quite a shock, even for me. He was a strange-looking boy. The girl took the Javachino over to him, you see.
And? Was the customer alone?
Definitely. He was the only one at the table. Then he took one sip of his Javachino and he said something like, "Ugh," and then collapsed. Dead.
Oh, how terrifying.
You're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything, whatever you want to know. It certainly seems to be telling the truth now, but looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see this other man either.
Do you like the food at Très Bien?
Well, of course. I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. I set up a casino in London.
Really? How interesting.
Eating the food at the restaurant really takes me back to my days in France.
What a lovely story.
London's in England, not France. Oh yes, France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much. I can't take it. I want France. I can't believe Mia's laughing at the guy.
You visit Trebian a lot, don't you?
Of course. I mean, yes. I'd like to come and see you there.
Really? Oh, you flatter me so. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure.
Be careful of that chef, my dear. The chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong? That's right. The man's an ex-con. He's an ex-con?
Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do?
Oh, no. Those eyes. I can't take this. Mia's really got this guy eating out of her hand. He steals things from his customers. His customers? Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things mainly. He's a pilferer, so you be careful around him, my dear.
Are you sure about this?
Of course. He was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened, having my cappuccino. He really is a regular. Let me write you a little haiku about it. A haiku? A Japanese poem. I'll explain all you need to know about that chef. Convicted before, a wicked man or woman, repeat offender. Yep, that's a haiku, all right. 575. If he takes anything again, you let me know. If it's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement. Poor guy. He couldn't do enough for Mia.
Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I can do to help.
Thanks, Mia. We got some really important info thanks to you.
Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this.
And now...
I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation.
Had enough of being a waitress?
Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant.
Oh la la, Mademoiselle Maya! No, how could you leave me like this?
I'm sorry.
That reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a Psyche Locker 3, didn't he? I'm gonna have to break those. Mr. Armstrong, I hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you. Volontaire! Of course. Good, because Magatama power activate! I'll delve into your mind. 3 locks. What is happening? I do not like this horrible feeling. I have to know the truth. What happened that day? Allah, Allah, I will confess everything. Just don't hurt me. Huh? Well, that was a new world record. It was a lottery ticket. A lottery ticket? The man who died here had a lottery ticket. For $500,000. $500,000? Oui, but after the incident, this ticket... It disappeared. The ticket disappeared. This is the motive that the prosecution gave for Nagi. They said that he poisoned the man to get that $500,000 lottery ticket. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? My lord, you've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me, and I want to know the reason why. No, monsieur, you doubt me? But I've confessed to you everything I know. Mr. Armstrong, the $500,000 lottery ticket, I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by... You! Mr. Armstrong, I believe there's a very high probability it was you. Ah! Wow, that is one piercing scream, even for a man like him. My pourquoi moi? Why? You have no evidence. I am not Master Mask. I am not the kind of person who steals the property of others. Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong. I've got evidence to the contrary. I present to you proof that you have stolen from others in the past. Victor just gave me this haiku. Take that! What is this? A poem? Oh, monsieur, you know me so well. I adore poems. Please read it, and put some feeling into it. Convicted before, a wicked man or woman, repeat offender. I'm sorry to have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong, but you have been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you? Mon Dieu! Le mensonge! You are the liar! You deny it? Do not make the false accusations, s'il vous plaît. So, do you have any proof? I want to see incontestable proof that I have stolen from my customers. How about... what do I pick? Oh, that's right! You took this from me, bastard! It seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong. What is that? That is my Magatama, and I found it in your kitchen. No! Wow, that scream just about broke some windows. We... I have a weakness for the little trinkets and the figurines. My hand, it just slips out. I cannot stop it. You stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right? Oui, it is la truth. I am just a timid little girl inside, monsieur. A timid little girl. Besides, this time it was not a small trinket, oui? It was $500,000. My no, why would I steal it? I have no need for such money. Really now? Oh, monsieur, what is it? Is it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? And that you are in desperate need of a large amount of cash? Because your debt is $500,000. This restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it? You have a loan to the tune of $500,000. That lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? I have broken you. Mr. Armstrong, you said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place? The man, he was listening to the radio with his earpiece. Maggie said something about that too. The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded. Yes! $500,000, he shouted. And the ticket? Oui, he had all of his tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I put the poison in his coffee. No! Oh no, you're a naughty man. I simply helped myself to one of his tickets. What? The victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, pourquoi pas? He had so many of them. Yeah, but only one of them was a winning ticket, right? How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you. No, this is not true. I did not take it. That ticket for $500,000, I mean. But you just told us you did. You said you took a ticket. No, ma fille. It was not. That's enough. Mr. Goddard! What in the heck are you doing here? This is without a doubt the worst coffee I've ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. You came in here for coffee? Is this craving for coffee know no bounds? Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question. I am the airhead, no? Just a pretty little girl who everyone is laughing at. But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the one under suspicion. He had the wrong ticket. What? Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor. So, the ticket he took was worthless? Not quite. He did win something. $1. Cool. $1. You see, I have just a pretty face. Without my looks, I have nothing. So, what happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal? Indeed. What did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so we'll just have to see how this turns out, huh? Tomorrow in court. Voila, you two. Time to laugh at the pretty little airhead. Looks like I won't be needing this now anymore. I like that, Armstrong. We do not cooperate with the police. Looks like we got a new mystery now. Namely, where did the winning ticket go? I've got a bad feeling about this. Well, anyway, we can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this, and certainly not again. But that's going to be for another time, because it is almost 9 o'clock. Time for me to dial up Wolf, head over. We're going to get started with good old PS2 on his channel, because I am going to wait on that. Nice to know, Kennedy. Nice to know, Kennedy. But I don't know if you should say that, on the stream. Anyway, Sky/Mike signing off. If you venture to a casino, don't deal with the devil. See you guys later. The outro would be a lot better if I could actually snap my fingers. But I can't.